Hello again, this is Dr. Dennis, Bluegrass Ukulele, and we're continuing our examination of how to take the 8-string ukulele and modify and adapt the way it's played to accommodate bluegrass tunes. My background is 5-string banjo for 50 years plus, and I found that I could adapt a number of techniques from that great sparkly instrument to the ukulele. The 8-string ukulele is the grandson of the taro patch fiddle that began to be developed in the Hawaiian Islands in the late 1800s. What I'd like to do right now is talk to you about a simple song that was written by Doug Dillard of that famous bluegrass group, made primarily of brothers. It's called Banjo in the Hollow. Now, it is exploiting the whole idea of what we call melodic style. Melodic style has usually a 2-note chord because it's based on the way fiddles are played. Bill Keith is the man that saw the insight between the fiddle and the 5-string banjo. I'm trying to take his great work and humbly apply it to the ukulele, in this case an 8-string ukulele. There are 3 chords in slack key tuning where the first string is tuned down from an A to a G, and the 4th string is left at a G. Wide open is a C. Slack key tuning. You take your first string, tune it down 1 note from an A to a G. On the 5-string banjo, we will not confuse you with this, but these are the shapes you would use on a 5-string banjo to play melodic style. One of them, we're translating it now into ukulele, is the G7th in slack key tuning. Index finger down on the 2nd string, 1st fret, middle finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And remember this, if you come from an ukulele background, what you have to do is every time something is happening on the 4th string, it has to be mirrored and mimicked on the 1st string. So the way you would normally play that kind of chord would be with your ring finger down here. Not so when you're in slack key. The 4th string and the 1st string have to have the same being chorded or fretted or open. In this case, it's open. This is one of the shapes, the G7th shape. Here's another shape. It may look familiar to you. If I were to do this, it would look even more familiar. It looks like a bar, only half of a bar. You're not handling the 4 strings, only 2 of the strings. So I'm using my middle and ring. There are many reasons why I do that. But for example, if you're playing in the middle, you can use these shapes almost anywhere. You're not going to be able to lay it flat because you need to leave the 1st string open. So I use the middle and the ring finger to play a partial bar, like that. And then the other one's a little bit more complicated. If you've gotten your slack key tuning chord sheet off the internet, they're free. This is what a full G looks like in slack key tuning. If I bring it all the way over here with my ring finger so that it is mimicking what the 1st string is doing, I have a full movable chord G. See this? This is a G. This is a full G. Now this is one of the more complicated 2-note chords in the melodic style. Leave your hand down and lift your middle finger and your little finger. Lift your middle and little, and you're playing what's called a partial G. Isn't that pretty? Let's take a look at that. The only ones that are down are this and that. All the other ones are up off. Now listen to this when I play it up the neck. Ooh, pretty. So these can be placed at different places on the fretboard up the neck. We're going to take them now. The G7, the partial bar, and the partial G, and we're going to put them inside Banjo in the hollow. I'm up here, and here's the 12th fret. Move back, so you're making this shape, and your middle finger is at the 10th fret, and your index finger is at the 9th. If I do a forward roll on that, 3, 2, 1, 4. Then I reverse it, my favorite roll, forward, reverse. Then I drop back here to the 5th fret and I do a partial bar in the middle. 5th fret, 2nd and 3rd string. And then I release it when I do a backward roll. Repeat. Open. And then I can do the partial G here. I'm at the 4th and the 2nd frets where these fingers are coming down. You can also move them up to the 7th and the 5th, which sounds really cool. Wow, listen to that. I almost prefer that. So that's the first part, part A. And I want to thank you for your patience, because in our home we have southern exposure in the room I'm located in, and therefore this bright California sunshine, even when I'm putting the blinds on, has to bring light in and put it on me when I'm trying to record. Thank you for your understanding. That was part A. Slow down, review it over and over again. One more time. Part A, Banjo in the hollow. Part B, we take the partial and we bring it down on the 5th fret, 3rd and the 2nd strings. Backward roll open, down. That was a forward roll backward. And go here into the partial G once again with a pinch, or I can bring it up here again. Does that sound cool or what? I just love this song. It can also be tucked into the song Cripple Creek, and yet it has a melodic flavor to it, and it's not that hard to play. So, my word of encouragement to you is, please take a look at the 3 two-note chord shapes that are used in melodic style, slow down with them, and major on working with the forward reverse roll, imitating what I've done. Learn it slowly, evenly, slowly, and then turn around and impress your friends by playing it up to speed. We'll see you next time. Thank you.